From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. Lawrence County State's Attorney Brady Waldrop has announced that 4 local residents have been sentenced to prison terms. 30-year-old Jared Lee of Lawrenceville was given 6 years on a charge of criminal damage to property with up to 6 months of mandatory supervised release. 49-year-old Harry Sapper III of Lawrenceville received 5 years for aggravated driving under the influence of alcohol with up to 6 months of mandatory supervised release. 50-year-old Nina Cessna of Lawrenceville got 3 years for aggravated assault and unlawful possession of meth, along with 6 months of mandatory supervised release. And 41-year-old Christopher Howder of Lawrenceville was given 8 years in prison for meth possession, along with a year of mandatory supervised release. Wayne County Sheriff's deputies, along with Sisseton Fire and Rescue and ambulance personnel from Wayne City and Clay County, all went to the report of a head-on crash last Monday night on County Highway 25, which is the Blue Mound Road at County Road 1850 North, northwest of Sisseton. WFIW says deputies report that just after 5:30, a 2004 Mazda utility driven by 62-year-old Emily Pate of Louisville was traveling northbound on the Blue Mound Road. And the second vehicle, a 2019 Chevy pickup driven by 60-year-old Ronald Williams of Sisseton, was traveling southbound on Blue Mound Road when, for unknown reasons, both vehicles hit head-on in the middle of the roadway. The road at the time was covered with ice. Amanda J. Hemrick and Abby N. Pate, both of Flora, were taken to the Clay County Hospital, and Willow J. Hawks and Emily D. Pate were transported to Fairfield Memorial Hospital. The driver of that second vehicle, Ronald Williams, refused treatment at the scene. The accident is under investigation by the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. Meanwhile, sheriff's deputies in Williamson County, Illinois, are being hailed as heroes after saving a pregnant woman trapped in a runaway car on Monday. The woman called 911 in a panic, explaining she couldn't stop her car because the brakes wouldn't work. Devin Kidd has that story.
911, where's your emergency?
I need help. My brakes won't stop. My car won't stop. My brakes aren't working.
The panicked 911 call came into the Williamson County Dispatch Center just before 2 o'clock Monday morning.
I'm 20 weeks pregnant. I cannot die today.
The young woman was on her way to pick up her boyfriend from work when the brakes stopped working on her car and she couldn't get the engine to turn off.
I'm trying to hit the brake as hard as I can and it won't stop.
Deputies raced to a rural area of the county and found the car on Old Route 13 just south of Carterville, a road that comes to a dead end at Crab Orchard Lake.
The patrol vehicles were able to observe her continuing westbound, observed her vehicle for a short while, and then moved to get in front of it, and then conducted a rolling roadblock, which allowed them to get in front of the vehicle, gently apply the brakes, and slowly make contact with the front of the vehicle that was out of control, and then bring it to a complete stop.
I'm going to hit the cop! I'm going to hit him! I didn't mean to, I swear the
No,
car
they know, hey,
stop.
ma'am, it's okay, they know.
I didn't mean to.
Ma'am, it's okay, they know, okay?
The sheriff says the car was moving at about 30 miles an hour, and without the heroic actions taken by his deputies...
10-4, I'm in front of her now.
Sheriff Diedrich says the woman's car would have plunged into the cold waters of Crab Orchard Lake.
And as we know, the weather this time of year is very cold. That could have had dire consequences. So, you know, I'm very proud of the fact that the Williamson County Sheriff's Office deputies responded, that they were in a position to respond quickly, and that nobody was injured.
Now, as frightening as that incident was, the sheriff said the woman wasn't injured. The vehicle is being inspected to find out what caused the incident. 2 area arrests now. Fairfield police report the arrest of 51-year-old Terry Richardson Tuesday night. Officers called to the 500 block of Elm to investigate a domestic disturbance. WFIW says Richardson was accused of violating an order of protection and domestic battery and had apparently walked away from the residence but was found a short time later at the intersection of Center Street and Southwest 6th. He was taken into custody to the Wayne County Jail. Wayne County Sheriff's deputies arrested 19-year-old Brian Bailey Jr. of Fairfield Tuesday night for failing to appear on a Wayne County charge of theft. He was taken to the Wayne County Jail. And 29-year-old Nicole Boyd, with an address listed in Benton, was arrested by state police in Wayne County Monday night, saying that Boyd was arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia, driving while suspended or revoked, and on a Richland County retail theft warrant. Boyd was taken to the Wayne County Jail. A representative of a Boston company was at Monday's Wabash County Board meeting outlining details of a proposed wind energy project that would encompass parts of 3 area counties. WSJD says that Brady Evans is the Senior Director of Development for Swift Current Energy and explained the company's plans, which would include using land in Richland, Lawrence, and Wabash counties to generate 400 megawatts of power. Phase 1 would be about half of that. Evans says the project would start in 2029 and take 6 to 7 months to complete, with some 57 to 87 wind turbines being built. Evans says that currently no wind turbines are planned for Wabash County, as better wind speeds are further north in Richland and Lawrence. He expects, though, that a substation would be built in Wabash County. An informational meeting on the project was held last night at the Wabash County Quail Club. At the Carmi City Council meeting this week, WRUL reports that the council approved spending $459,000 and taking out up to $6 million in loans for work on the city's water infrastructure. The Illinois EPA is offering a 70% loan forgiveness at the end of that project. If the city borrows the minimum estimated need of the cost of the project and meets the terms, it would only pay 30%, or about $1.4 million, the rest being forgiven. Meanwhile, at the Albion City Council meeting, WFIW says there was bad news on a recent water well project, as a well near Grayville has collapsed despite having just had over $100,000 worth of repair work done on it, rendering it useless. The current usable wells also have some issues. Meanwhile, the city tax levy was approved, up from last year to a total of $531,600. Meanwhile, the city approved an annual clothing allowance for city workers, $300 for those working outside, $200 for office workers. And finally, David Pearson, the city's newest employee, was given a $2 per hour raise. And Lawrenceville Mayor David Courtney has announced that the Lawrenceville City Council will travel to Crawford County soon as a committee of the whole, visiting Robinson's wastewater treatment plant on a fact-finding tour. WAKO says the city is in the process of building a new plant in order to meet future EPA regulations, and the Robinson facility is similar in design to a plant that is under consideration by the Lawrenceville Council. Courtney emphasized the majority of the council would be on the trip, but no city business would be discussed and no action would be taken during the Wednesday morning visit. More to come here tonight. A look at weather is next, then sports. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Andrea Lull from Robinson, Illinois. For my first appointment, I knew I chose the right orthopedic center. The day's surgery went like planned, registration went smooth, pre-surgery, and the nurse made me feel very comfortable. I'm currently 3 months out of surgery. I don't even feel like I had a total hip replacement, but I am having a much better quality of life with my new hip. WGH, we're going home.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Christmas comes to Mount Carmel, Illinois, Friday, December 6th from 4 to 9 p.m. featuring carriage, train, and Rudolph rides. Or take the City Lights Trolley Tour, photo ops, story time with Mrs. Claus, music of the season featuring jazz and dance. Make your own take-home ornaments or enjoy the s'mores making station. Even visit Santa himself. And yes, it's all free. So much shopping, food, and family fun at Christmas Uptown. And on Saturday at 5:15 p.m., it's the Lighted Christmas Parade. Download the app at ChristmasUptown.com.
Get Black Friday deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford Expedition up to $10,000 off, and lease a new 2024 Ford Escape as low as $347 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. It's Black Friday sales all month at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2024 Dodge Hornet, now $12,000 off, and 2024 stylish Dodge Durango, now up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in and get yours today.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather here tonight. A gorgeous day today across the area. Some of the warmest air we've seen in a while, and unfortunately some of the warmest air we'll see for a while. Nothing on the radar here tonight, but we will see a quick passing cold front move through tonight. That's going to trigger off a few scattered shower and flurry chances overnight tonight and really do a number on the temperature as we head into tomorrow. But it was a great day today. 51 degrees our high temperature this afternoon, even warmer than we expected. 26 was our low this morning. 48 is our normal high for this time of year. As we put the map in motion, here's that system that's going to pass through, bringing some snow chances our way. Nothing expected in terms of accumulation, more than a dusting out there overnight. It will be move out by daybreak tomorrow, clearing things out and cooling things down as we go through the rest of the weekend. And again, not a lot to see out here as we go into Friday. Friday evening looking great for Christmas uptown in Mount Carmel as well, despite the fact it will be a little bit on the chilly side for this time of year. For tonight, again, hard to believe with a high of 50, we're going to bottom out into the teens tonight, but that's exactly where we're headed. Overnight lows will be in the mid to upper teens tonight region wide, and again, that scattered snowflake or two, mainly overnight tonight. Then for Thursday, sunshine, but it will not feel warm. We're going to be about half lower temperature-wise. High temperatures tomorrow going to struggle into the mid-20s for highs on your Thursday. Thursday night, another frigid night, lows into the mid-teens under clear skies. And then for Friday, we're looking for a little bit of a rebound. Sunny, high temperatures topping out at least into the low 30s. We'll be in the low 20s for Friday night for the low. And as we take a look at that extended forecast, we'll warm up again for the weekend. Some scattered rain chances developing on Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening. And then the best chance for rain will be on Monday as we top out near 60 before we cool back down with rain chances ending on Tuesday in the mid 40s, upper 30s. For next Wednesday's high. Welcome to winter in the tri-state. That's a look at your forecast. Sports is next.
At the First National Bank, we're proud to be a part of this community, serving you with dedication and a smile.
Our team is here to support you, offering financial solutions to meet your needs.
Whether saving for your future, financing your dreams, or managing your everyday banking, we're here to help.
Thank you for choosing the First National Bank.
And as proud supporters of our local teams,
we wish you the best of luck this season.
The First National Bank, your local bank, supporting our local athletes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly presents the Wabash Valley College Strings Ensemble just in time for the holidays. Produced by WVC Music Camp Director Doug Hoff, the show will feature classical-inspired versions of pop and Christmas songs played on a variety of string instruments, featuring a host of local musicians. Join us for the show Saturday, December 7th at 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater in Mount Carmel. Tickets are $15 and available by scanning the QR code or by phone.
You need to be mindful that when you're out, maybe doing a little tree pruning or shaping, or kids climbing in the tree, building tree houses, whatever, look up, make sure there's no power lines in or near the area. And even after the storm or after a wind event or something like that, where a limb may be falling down or hanging in the tree, make sure to look and there's no utility lines near that. And if there is, call us. We'll come take care of it. We'll get that down. We'll get things cleared up.
Welcome back. Time now to talk sports. We began with boys high school basketball last night at the DuQuoin Tip-Off Classic. Carmi beat Cesar 55-43. Murfreesboro over Cairo 73-42. Sparta beat Heron 48-46. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Gibson Southern over Mount Carmel 71-21. Lawrenceville beat OPH 71-32. Newton over Vandalia 55-47. Effingham St. Anthony over Salem 68-48. Red Hill beats Grayville 65-59. North Clay City over Martinsville 78-65. Girls score, Carmi beats Hamilton County 42-40. And Vincennes Lincoln beats Lawrenceville 62-26. And a couple of high school wrestling notes for you. Mount Carmel goes 2-4 this weekend at the Vincennes Lincoln Invite. Last night, Olney beats Carmi 46-33. That does it for us tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll do it again tomorrow. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Have a great night.